Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very, very, very special episode of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil. That's because I have a big flippin' box set here to open up to show you. It is, of course, the 30th anniversary of one of the greatest Canadian albums ever made, Tragically Hip's Road Apples. And there are some very, very sweet features in this box set. The reason that I picked it up, price point over $200, but there's a couple things in here. Even though I have Road Apples on vinyl and Saskadelphia, which is featured in here on vinyl, there are some bonuses that are going to have me selling those and keeping this in my collection as my permanent copy. Okay, there you go, right here. This is just going to give you a view of what we are going to look at today. Obviously, the album has been fully remastered. We've got Saskadelphia, which I have already opened for the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil. But this is the one here. This is what made that $200 worth it, or $200 plus. Live at the Roxy in LA on May 3rd, 1991, double album. We'll talk about that when I start opening it up. Hoof Hearted here, you've got an album of demos, outtakes, and previously unreleased material. Each LP is 180 gram on black, and there's also a Blu-ray in here. So this is awesome. What? There's more. Oh yeah, that's right. There's more. Of course there is. Tragically Hip went all out here. Unique new album artwork for each title. The 1991 Road Apples promo poster and a 38-page booklet that's got some never before seen photos, commentary, and this is fun. It's got they don't even mention it here, but I know all of the original lyrics have been redone to mimic Gord Downie's original handwritten lyric sheets for this record. So let's start getting into this. I'm going to try to make this not too long of an episode. I know you guys like it short and sweet, but there is a lot to cover here as I open this up. So here's what we'll be looking at. And there you go. Now I know you see right there, yes, this is a major label release. We don't often do anything major label related here at the Cups and Cakes Network, but I mean, come on, this is the Hip. It doesn't really get more important for Canadian bands than this. So I believe this is probably the Blu-ray. I'm just going to leave it there because we are here to look at vinyl. Oh, look at this. Oh man, there's some weight there. Oh, look at it. What am I doing here? Okay, let's put that down. It's like a velvet underbelly in here, lined. That is a really nice touch. I like that. Okay. First up, I'm assuming based on the color that this is Road Apples, the newly remastered edition of Road Apples. And yes, as I flip over to the track list, that confirms it right there for you. Look at that, so clean looking. What a great packaging. Oh my goodness. Quickly, let's take this out. So obviously 30th anniversary. This came out in 2021 near the end. That would make this original release of Road Apples be in 1991. The third record from Tragically Hip. There was their self-titled, and then there was Up to Here, and then there was Road Apples, which was really the one that blew them up into a different stratosphere here in Canada. And this is the one I think that maybe even got them a touch of traction down in the States, but unfortunately they were never able to capitalize further on that. Let's take a quick look here. We do have some etched markings in the runout. V1276005-B, and side A is the same except says side A. There is also, it's hard to see, but there is a little extra mark there, an initial or something. Okay, like I said, I'm going to try to blast through this pretty quick. So we'll move right on over to the next LP, which is Saskadelphia, which I have done a vinyl unveil for the release of Saskadelphia. And now I have 2 copies of it. One of them I'll get rid of, I'll sell. That's the one that's on gray. This, of course, is here on black. And there you go. Side 2 right there. And we've got an etched code here of V1274113-1-B. There is, again, a little additional marking to go with it there. Side A is the same except with A indicators. No change. So let's put that one aside. And here it is. Now this is the reason you spend $250 if you're a hip fan. This is the live at the Roxy show. This is why is this important? Well, this is one of the most famous takes on a Tragically Hip song was done this evening. It is the Killer Whale Tank version of New Orleans is Sinking. That's right. It's one that every Canadian has heard on the radio at some point in time. Actually, probably more popular and did better than the original version itself. So here we go. May 3rd, 1991 at the Roxy. Whew. I think these are all 180. Is that what that said? These are all 180. These are heavy records. I'm looking at it here. Yes, they're all the LPs are on 180. Graham. There's side 2, side 1, and we've got etched runout code of V1276007-A. That little extra squiggle is there again. Put that aside. Let's check out. This is the one that so many people are opening this box, just taking this directly out right here. This one LP is the one that they're taking out because nobody wants to hear that scratchy over the radio version of the Killer Whale Tank story anymore. Now you can put it on your turntable. And it is not on this side. Here it is. Boom. This is going to hit the turntable as soon as I'm done recording. And again, we've got the same one that I read off for the first LP in the set, V1276008-C. And this side here is the same, 008-B. There you go. Like I said, I am blasting through this, but there's a lot to cover in this box. You're definitely getting your money's worth with this one. Now here we go. Hoof Hearted. Love the little pun title there. Now we've got outtakes, demos, rarities on this LP. Guess I never showed you that. All right, put that aside. Crack it open. Side 1. And the code, again, the same thing we've been seeing, V1276006-A. That exact same little squiggle, opposite side of it. Here we are with side B. Correction time. It is a correction. I am editing this in post because right now, while I'm flipping through this book here or whatever's going on screen, I was originally talking about how I wished that the set had some of the B-sides from some of the singles that were released at the time that Road Apples came out. Most notably, one that was the double suicide version of Highway Girl, which was originally found on the B-side of one of the CDs. Well, after I finally put Live at the Roxy on my turntable, much to my delight and my surprise, they did that version live at the Roxy, same night they did the Killer Whale Tank version. Unflippin' believable. I went in, I spent a bunch of money just to get the Killer Whale Tank, and I ended up with Highway Girl, Double Suicide as well. Fantastic. Now back to the original recording. And this is quite a comprehensive book here. Look at this. Wow, there's a lot to sink your teeth into with this box set. Fantastic. Yeah, you're definitely getting your money's worth with this box. There are some out there where I've spent this kind of money and I've been a little bit disappointed with what comes with it. That is not the case here with the 30th anniversary of Road Apples. There is a lot to dig into there. And then, of course, the poster. I'm not going to... Should I open it up? I can move all that stuff out of the way. Oh, Gord. And there you go. Okay, that is it. I tried my best to keep it below 10, but I don't think I was able to achieve that. Over 10 minutes on this vinyl unveil. My apologies for taking that much of your time, but this one, I had a lot to show you. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself a copy of the Road Apples 30th anniversary box set. You will not be disappointed. It's a must for any hip fans out there, for any fans of Canadian music. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil. I'll be back in another week to open another Canadian LP.